everyone, this is the second video for Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden, and that was the verse right there. I've actually got it slowed down so I can pick it apart for you a little bit better. You can hear all the changes and everything easier. Now, that was about 75%, 77% that I've got it slowed down to, and you can probably see the rhythms a little bit better since I'm going slower. Now, what we've got to do is pretty much just use power chords here, but the rhythm is what's going to be a little bit harder. The rhythm on all these power chords kind of sounds like this. Yeah. Okay, now what that basically is at the beginning of each one of these power chords, you're going to strum the guitar chord once, and then you're going to have three in a row going down, up, down. And you just continue with that down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. It's just the very first time you play each chord, you have a longer down strum. So it's like, okay, so that's a little easier to miss when it's full speed, you know, like. But basically that's how you're playing the rhythm. Now, I'm counting each one of these as, you know, one time through the rhythm, and I'm going to have you repeat the rhythm a certain amount of times. But before I get into all of that, let's go ahead and go through the chord progressions so you can get used to the chord changes. Okay, so we're going to start off on 7-5, and that's 7th fret on the D string, and 5th fret on the A string, and then mute everything else. Make sure nothing else is playing, and that's going to be your first chord. You're actually going to stay on that chord this first time twice as long because we use it to get out of the intro, and then when he actually starts singing, we go through it one more time. Okay, so 7-5, then it's going to be 3 on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, okay, and that one is played half as long. And then after that, you're going to strum 3 and 5 again, but then you're going to go, you know, just going to strum it one time, and then you're going to take your first finger and lower it to the 2nd fret on the A string and strum this chord once, then move it back up to the 3rd fret on the A string and strum it once again, and then move it back down to the 2nd fret again on the A string and strum it once again. Okay, now that's actually one whole section, then we'll repeat it again. So the rhythm and everything together is going to sound like this. And then we do it all again. Then it changes. Okay, now I'm going to play through that one more time so you can really see exactly how I'm changing everything and the rhythm I'm using. So just try to follow along, and as a matter of fact, let me I'll just go ahead and slow this down a little bit more, and this is going to be a lot slower, but I'm going to play along with the song, and you can see exactly where we make our chord changes and everything. Now remember, this first chord, I'm staying on it twice as long the first time through because we're using it to get out of the intro and then start the verse. Okay, so that's why we stay on that one twice as long this first time through. So here we go. I'm going to play along with it now. Okay, now we're to a new part. We're playing power chords here, but we're getting to hold these next 3 power chords a little longer, okay, and just strum them and let them ring. Our first one that we're coming to is an A5. Basically, it's open on the A string and 2nd fret on the D string. So you just strum that chord and hold it. Okay. Then our next one is we're going back to 3rd fret on the A string and 5th fret on the D string and strumming that and holding it, letting it ring out. Then back to, or actually we haven't been to this one yet. This is an F5 or an F power chord. It's going to be 1st fret on the thick E string and then 3rd fret on the A string. Strum that one and let it ring out. Okay, so it goes. Alright, and then after that we're going to end the verse by going back to the 5th fret and 7th fret on the A and the D, that first chord we played, and going back to that same rhythm that we learned to end the verse. You know, that same one. So that's basically the verse. Now I want to play through that one more time, kind of slow down for you, and you'll see how it all fits together. So this is the verse all the way through one time. Okay, here's the verse. Right there is the chorus, right after that part. So I'll do the chorus in the 3rd video. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Depending on where you're at, if you're not at my website watching this video, please go over and check it out. It's www.mikesguitarlessons.com. And if you haven't seen my Facebook page, go invite me as a friend on Facebook, and also join my my Facebook group called mikesguitarlessons.com. I'm sorry, it's just Mike's Guitar Lessons on Facebook. And again, if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, it's Beginner Guitar Lesson, all one word, and you'll see all my videos. I have hundreds of videos, I think, now up there. So if not yet, pretty soon to be hundreds. If I get over 200, I can say that. But I think I already have. So